On Tuesday, July 11th, 2023, history will be made in Thousand Oaks. On July 11th, the Thousand Oaks City Council will be voting to adopt a new district map. Thousand Oaks is transitioning from an at-large voting system to a district system, where the city will be divided into 5 districts. Originally, a Thousand Oaks resident could vote for any city council candidate, regardless of where they lived. After this change, a Thousand Oaks resident can only vote for the city council candidate running in their assigned district. Why the change? The California Voting Rights Act of 2001 promises the opportunity for representation of communities of interest in government. Communities of interest are groups of the population that share similar characteristics like income level, race, age, housing status, preferred language, and more. Because these communities of interest are often in the minority of a city's population, at-large voting effectively washes out their voice because they are overpowered by the majority who vote for their preferred candidates. Decisions about roads, housing, public safety, transit, and other critical issues are made for the minority group without their input, since they lack representation of their interests. The Act takes an equity-centered approach with the implementation of districts that are divided on population size, as well as demographic and socioeconomic factors. Instead of being isolated, districts unify communities of interest, which helps amplify their voice at the ballot box. As mandated by law, the City of Thousand Oaks has to provide public meetings and incorporate constituents' input into the design of the map the City Council ultimately chooses. Multiple maps are up for consideration. The maps are accessible online at maptoaks.org/draft-maps. Map 113 prioritizes communities of interest and does more to include underrepresented residents than any of the other proposed maps. 113 takes into consideration household income level, home ownership status, rent versus own, housing type, single-family versus multifamily, preferred languages, and race. It splits population size as equally as it can. Do you want yourself, your family, your neighbors, and your community to have a district that does not dilute your voice? If so, please share your thoughts on the map adoption. You can give public comments in person at the City Council chambers or virtually via Zoom on July 11th at 6 p.m. To register for Zoom, go to www.toaks.org/agendas. You can also email cityclerk@toaks.org with your name, area of residency, and your comment. Show up and be heard to ensure that our elected officials will pass fair and equitable maps that do not deflate the power of your vote in the election process.